Hello everybody out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today I want to ask you something. Why did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh? I got into Yu-Gi-Oh originally because of two main reasons. Because my friends were playing it, and because I saw this kick-ass card game on, what was it, I think Kids WB back in the day, or was it Channel 5? I can't remember. It was either on the Fox box or Channel 5. I can't remember exactly which station Yu-Gi-Oh was originally on. I think it was Channel 50. I could be wrong. But that is how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh. And I saw my friend. I went to school one day and we it was rainy. It was a rainy day outside, so they had everybody playing inside. And we started pulling our card games out. And this guy had this Blue Eye Structure deck. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the card I saw on that show I watched, this weekend. That's awesome. How'd you get a Blue Eye? He's like, I bought it at 7-Eleven. I'm like, oh my gosh. And that exact same day, I had to go to, I went to Toys R Us, and I got three Blue Eye Structure decks and one Dark Yugi Structure deck. And I built my first deck out of that, and I bought like one or two of the tins. It just came out, and I got some sleeves, and I was like, oh, so excited when I first started Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, I think if it came out, I was like 11 or 12 years old when Yu-Gi-Oh first came out, and I've been playing it ever since. But that's how I got started in Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I stayed in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not just because of winning and all that to me. That's just icing on top of the cake, okay? I like it because I get to meet a whole bunch of different people. That's one of the main reasons why I've met so many different people from Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just amazing. I've met so many different people by doing this channel. It's been so fun too. But I've also like it because some of the artwork is cool. But that's the main reason. It's friends, which may sound stupid to some people, but that's one of the main reasons why I got a Yu-Gi-Oh is because I knew a lot of people that did it. It was fun, and like in college now, there's a lot of people in my college that play Yu-Gi-Oh. There's over 50 guys that play Yu-Gi-Oh, and there are guys from a whole bunch of different walks. We got ex-football jocks. You got There's even a cheerleader on our squad that actually from the Mason squad that actually does Yu-Gi-Oh once in a while. Her boyfriend does it with her. That sounds weird, but that's true. I mean, there's just so many different people. People you would never expect to pick up a deck, play Yu-Gi-Oh, believe it or not. And Magic too, but mostly Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh, there's something about Yu-Gi-Oh that's different from any other card game out there that's made it successful the way it is. And it's like a magic formula they came up with when they first made it. And I don't know what they've done, but it's gotten a lot better over the years in a way. I mean, the card game and people in general. You have people online, but I just find that dueling with friends and everything is much more fun than dueling with some random person who could be a jackass online. Um, I just find it more fun, and that's why I've stayed in Yu-Gi-Oh for so long. People, the game, it's just fun in general. I summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon. Do you remember back in the day, if you had blue eyes, you were like, oh my gosh, I get to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon? Or Dark Magician? Or Red Eyes, for that matter? I mean, any of those good old boys. And I'm happy they came out with the Blue Eye Structure deck. And it looks like, in some way, shape, or form, Konami is at a point where they're like, we want to support older archetypes now. Uh, Zombies, they're getting some support. Blue Eyes is getting support. Whoever thought they would come up with a Blue Eyes Structure deck anytime soon in this type of game nowadays? And yes, they have their broken decks, but they also have their decks that are for leisure, for fun, because that's mainly what Yu-Gi-Oh is going to get their money from, is from leisure players like us. Um, I used to be competitive back in the day. I used to go to tournaments all the time. I used to go to big, huge tournaments. I used to go to I went to nationals a couple times a while back. But I don't do that no more because I don't have the money and family ties. So I rely on my local Yu-Gi-Oh community for fun. And there's just something about it it gets off the daily grind. When you're tired and you just want to play a game, you pick up your deck that you've been playing for years. You just start playing. You start talking to the other guys. You start having fun. You have a conversation get started. Next thing you know, oh, you want to duel again, man? Okay, let's duel again. Stuff like that. And there's just, I mean, it's a game that I've loved for a long time since I was a kid, and it's one of those few things that I'm happy that I'm still into. But why did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh? And what do you like about the game called Yu-Gi-Oh? What do you like about the game? What is the one thing, if you had to choose, that makes you keep playing in Yu-Gi-Oh? But till next time, everybody, take care. Have fun out there. Good luck dueling to y'all. Fight the meta. Seto Kaiba, out.